Like
All
if
right,
I'm
what's
gonna
going on, everyone? John and Audrey here, finally back again after a long hiatus, interrupting Audrey again,
nothing ever
catching her
changes.
off guard. Yeah. So Audrey, what's up?
I know, dude. What's
How you
up? I'm so
been?
happy we're back. I've been good. Pretty much same old, same old. I mean, I think you and we kind of like know what's going on in our lives because we're friends in real life and everything. But how have you
Yeah.
been?
I've been good. Just like you said, just dealing with everyday, life. The background looks kind of different, so I moved. That's one of the things that I did between the hiatus and stuff like that.
No.
Um, a lot of things changed, but we won't go in too much into depth. But I'm good. Just been working, trying to watch movies whenever I can.
No.
Trying
You
to stay up to
gotta.
date.
If people want to know like the details of your life, they have to wait for your bio to come out. Your biography that you're gonna write.
Wait, what happened?
Did I cut
No
out?
bad. Yeah, you cut out.
Oh no. I said that if people want to know like what's going on in your life, they're going to have to wait until your bio comes out, your biography that you're going to write. Did you hear
Yeah,
me?
the epic life of Gone, the bio or something. I don't know.
Yeah. Like that'll be the title or in John's mind like your other one. That's a good. I like that. That's pretty
Yes,
cool.
in
Oh my
John's
god, we
mind.
have
That was something I
comments.
came up with in high school.
For
So we
real?
have our first comment. It was Alex. Yeah. He said, "Yo, we back." Robert, obviously. Hey, everyone. What's up, Robert? Good to know that you're still with us, man, after this
I
long hiatus.
I've
And
been
then
good
Alex
too,
says, I've been
thanks.
good too. Thanks.
I'm glad you're
And
good,
you
man.
guys are back. Finally, like The Rock. Finally, the real talk
Yeah.
is back.
Hey,
But
thanks
before we
for
continue,
I was gonna
what
say
happened?
thanks for I was gonna say thanks for sticking with us.
Yeah, I know. Thanks, Rob. Thank you for that. But before we continue, I'm pretty sure you guys could have told a little bit earlier. We had some technical difficulties and stuff, so it's a new environment and stuff like that. So, my apologies if you guys, experience any hiccups and stuff like that. We'll try to work on it on the next one. And we have Ben, Gangsta
Holy shit, they're
Puffs.
back.
Holy shit! And then we have Robert, always,
Eddie S.
and then
Finally.
Eddie S. Finally back. Woo! Oh
Woohoo!
wait, woohoo! and the
Woohoo!
Gangsta Plus Fire. But yeah, Eddie. Don't worry. Don't think I forgot about you, man. I'd be seeing you log stuff on Letterbox and stuff. So, still to this day.
Yeah, me too, honestly. I actually got logged out of my letterbox because I changed phones and I was a lazy bitch and I didn't want to log back in. Until recently I did, and now I'm logging back my movies, so I'm excited to be back on letterbox.
Yes, and I have yours pulled up right here. So we're gonna. I think hopefully that's one of the things that we do is go over all the films that we've watched. But
Yep.
is
Don't
there
expose me.
anything? What happened?
I said don't expose me.
Audrey's only watched 2 movies in the last 2 months.
No, I said I missed a few just because I wasn't logged in, but pretty much everything that I have on here, yeah, it's pretty recent. So in
Yeah,
July.
for sure. Now we have Manuel Hernandez. Putting up the P side. What's up, Manuel? How you been, bro? It's been a while. Um,
I'm excited. I'm hyped.
I'm hyped too. I don't know if it's because of the coffee, the extra shot of espresso, or I don't know, but
It's
it is what
definitely
it
the
is.
coffee. I got a grande today because I was like, you know what? Shit, I need the extra boost today.
Wait, you got Starbucks?
I did. I'm actually obsessed right now with one of their like new drinks. It's a brown sugar oat milk espresso, and I fucking love it.
What? I actually didn't like that one.
Really?
Yup.
Dude, you're the second person that tells me that. Like, what is wrong with you people? I think it's so good. It tastes like an oatmeal like cookie or something, or like a cinnamon cookie. I don't know. It's so good, and I love the oat
I don't
milk.
know. I love oat milk too, but I don't know. That one just didn't. I don't know. I think it
Maybe
needed more flavor or something.
maybe it's the espresso because the
Yeah.
espresso is pretty overpowering. So, but I love
Oh,
it.
sure.
I've been drinking it.
I've been trying to like. This is a new place. I don't know if you've ever tried this place.
Tierra Mia?
Tierra
Yeah.
Mia, yeah.
Dude, that shit was bomb.
Wait, where'd you try it?
Where?
Hmm.
In California.
Okay, because there was this one just came up here, like by where I live, like probably like 2 years ago.
But I think
But
it
there's
was. It's not like It's not a, what do you call it? Like, isn't it like a franchise?
yeah, that's what I was gonna say. They have one in Montebello, Southgate, Huntington Park. So you could probably try one of those.
Yeah, if anything, I think I tried it when I went to Southgate because I have an uncle that lives in Southgate, and I
Yeah.
remember going to a coffee shop. So I think that was where I probably tried it.
Damn, in the hood. He lives in the hood.
Yeah, for real. Rob says I gotta try it. You do gotta try it. It's really good, dude. If you like brown sugar and cinnamon, you're gonna like it. And oat milk.
Oh, you know what? It was probably the brown sugar then.
You don't like brown sugar? No? No te gusta?
Wait, Audrey?
Am I going in and out? I feel like our audio is kind of like lagging.
On my end, sometimes you go in and out, and like I try to make out what you say.
That's weird.
But I'm telling you, it's probably my Wi-Fi, dude.
You're playing like Mad Libs.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what you say, but
I wish I could put captions.
that'd be dope. I think there is a feature of that, but like after the video's uploaded.
For real?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
And then we have Cindy. Hi,
yeah,
Audrey. Nice to see you guys back.
Yay! Thanks for tuning in, girl. I'm glad to be back here with my buddy John to talk about movies.
It's good to be back. And let's jump right to it, Audrey. What's the last movie you've seen?
Repo Man.
Oh yeah, I saw that you ended up. Yeah, you did see it last night.
Yeah, it was
the one with. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say it's because it was one of my pickups that I purchased recently for the Criterion sale.
Yeah.
I finally bought it, and Ben hadn't watched it, and I really wanted him to watch it, so yeah, we checked it out last night. Spoiler alert, though, he didn't really like it. He didn't really care for it.
Oh wow, I haven't really seen it, but I thought you were talking about the one with Clive Owen.
No, I'm talking about the Alex Cox one. The one directed by Alex Cox with Emilio Estevez and Harry Dean Stanton. Did you hear me?
Yeah, the great Henry. Yeah, I heard you. My bad.
Okay,
I was just reading this.
I'm tripping out because I'm like.
I was reading this comment that we got.
Oh, okay. But anyways.
But yeah, Rob said Emilio Estevez.
I told Ben, I was like, if we get a fish, I'm gonna call it Emilio Estevez. It's hilarious.
Why?
I don't know. I like his name, and I love the bit in Night at the Roxbury with Emilio. Fucking love it.
Damn, that's one I still got to see, Audrey.
But so you're talking about another one, right? You said.
Yeah, I don't know if it's like the same thing or if it was like a remake or something, but I know I think it was Clive Owen and like Forrest Whitaker or something like that. The Repo Man or I don't know, something like that. It was like a weird one.
I'm gonna look it up.
I never got a chance to see it.
I'm gonna look it up and see if maybe it's like a remake. Maybe I don't think so. I don't know. Let me see. The Repo Man.
But anyways, guys, let us know what you guys have been watching too. We're gonna continue right now with Audrey and me. But let us know if you guys been back to the theaters since it's been reopened and stuff. You got picks for us?
Well, that one, Repo Man with
So it is called just Repo Man.
Yeah, this one came out in 2010, but no, this isn't the one that I watched. This has Jude Law in it though.
There you go. Clive Owen, Jude Law. They look similar to me.
But the one that I'm talking about, I think you should totally watch it. I don't know if you'd like it. Like I said, Ben didn't really care for it. I like it. I had seen it before, but yeah, it's a cult classic, I would say, for sure.
Yeah. And Alex says Emilio Estevez.
That'd be dope. Tell me that's not a dope name for a fish. I mean, come on. I have some cool names lined up for my future pets.
Future pets. What about your next cat? If you get a next cat.
It depends what he looks like. I'm hoping that my next cat will be a fluffy one. I want a fluffy cat, like a long-haired one.
Yeah.
So
It's so fluffy.
yeah, I want something like that. I was actually kind of bummed out that Creature wasn't long-haired, but he was gray, and I wanted a gray cat. So I was like, all right, well, he'll do, I guess.
So it's Church
and Creature. Dude, we have the hardest fucking time. Like sometimes I'll be like, I'm not a Creature.
Yeah.
Like, cause they're both like C's. So I'm like, I always like mess it up, or I'll be like, "Can you grab what's his name?" Because like I'm not used to calling him Creature, but yeah, he's a cutie. He's hyper as fuck though. Alex said Silence of the Lambs and Clerks. Is that what you?
Alex, you didn't tell me you finally seen Clerks.
Alex, did you go to the one at the cemetery for Silence of the Lambs? Because I think they were showing it. I'm assuming you went to that one. I'm not sure.
He went to another one. I don't know if it was a cemetery, but it was like a movie night thing, and it was Dazed and Confused. Go to the movies this Friday to watch the Anthony Bourdain doc.
Yep, I'm excited for that one too. I actually really want to watch it.
I was telling Alex that I wanted to go with him because I know him and you really like Anthony Bourdain, but like I told him, I never really grew up with him up until like later, like before, a little bit like before he died. Like I started seeing people like post about his show and stuff like that. So I don't really know too much about him. So that's why I kind of wanted to go to kind of get like introduced to him and stuff because I know a lot of people like him. So
yeah, his show is really really good. I got introduced to him because my dad would watch him a lot on like cable, and he's just a likable dude. Like he doesn't give a fuck. He was really like kind of like a punk rock chef, I think, and yeah, I'm really excited. It's sad that he passed away so soon, but yeah, when I saw that they're coming out with that documentary, I was really interested because I hadn't heard anything from it, but I saw that they're going to show it at the Alamo, so I definitely would want to check it out. Alex said he went to the Dazed and Confused. How was that? Dude, I'm so jealous. Oh, every fucking time I follow that page, the Hollywood Forever Cemetery, and every time I see the movies, I'm like, man, I wish I was there.
You should do your own thing over there, Audrey, in El Paso.
Dude, that'd be dope. Like a fucking like night. They try here, but it never works out. It's never as cool as in Cali.
Yeah.
Because in Cali, people get into it. Like, I see the costumes and shit, and they look so good. So good.
Yeah.
Chef's Kiss, 10 out of 10. I remember I went to go see Pee-wee's Big Adventure there, and it was one of the greatest experiences of my life.
I know Alex recently went to, I don't know if it was recently or like the beginning of last year, he went to go see, what's his name? Who plays Pee-wee? I just heard him in a podcast too. Paul Rubens, yeah, there you go. I think he went to go see the movie and like to see him live or something. I don't know, but yeah, I gotta check those movies out again.
He usually shows up like if they're showing Pee-wee's Big Adventure at the Forever Cemetery. He'll show up and do like a what do you call it? Like a greet.
Yeah, meet and greet.
Yeah. Alex
he'll like introduce the film.
Yeah, and he'll talk and stuff, and they'll interview him. Fireworks show after. Everyone was quoting the movie and cheering at the best parts. Definitely a cool vibe. Yeah, dude, like it's because if you go to like events like that, you know that you're going with primarily fans, hardcore fans of whatever movie you're watching. So it's really cool. It just feels different because you're like everyone's like kind of like knows what's going on. You know what I mean?
You're right at home.
Yeah, exactly. And well, actually, I wanted to ask questions to you and to whoever's tuning in. How has it been finally going back to the movies? Because I know in Cali they finally are like more opening up everything. So how has it been for you, John? Are you like, does it feel the same? Were you excited? Are you nervous still? Are you kind of like, I don't want to?
Well, it was cool in the beginning because one, I kind of just wanted to get back to the theaters, and two, they still had like the social distancing thing. So like whenever you would reserve seats, like they would X out like the seats around you and stuff like that. So it was kind of like it felt really good, and I didn't mind going and everything like that. And plus, I'm fully vaccinated, so I didn't really have to worry. But then they started you know you don't have to wear a mask and all that stuff, and like all the seats, it was like full capacity now. So I was
Yeah.
kind of hesitant, but I ended up still going. I believe it was for the first Purge, that it was like my first time like that, but not a lot. It was still not like not too many people. And then Black Widow, it was like kind of like the old days, but not too much either. So, but it's been good. It's been cool going back to the movies. I missed it, but it feels weird because I feel like I missed it and everything, but like I feel like I never left for some reason. Like I don't know.
Like that whole year didn't even happen.
Yeah, like I feel like it just like from one day to the next. It's so weird, that feeling. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, I'm back in the theater. Like, okay, like I was just here. Like, but it was like literally months ago. But it doesn't
Yeah.
feel like it. I don't know. It's weird.
I feel like that's how life is. Like it's like kind of like a life goes on type of thing where like a whole year could pass by where we were in lockdown, but yet now as soon as everything's back up, everything kind of goes back to normal like instantaneously. It's pretty nuts.
Yeah.
But yeah, for me, I mean, since I was working at the movies, I've been working there since like shit. When did I start working there? Wait, I don't even know what month we're in. I think I started working there like in March or February. I don't fucking know. But I've been working there for a while now since we opened up, and yeah, I guess I'm like kind of like used to it because we don't have the buffer seats either, and people don't have to wear a mask. I still wear my mask, but I'm probably like one
Yeah.
of the only ones. But everyone else is just like whatever about it. But we do get a lot of people that are still like, oh, can we like switch our seats because we didn't realize that someone was gonna be sitting next to us. I'm like, dude, like we literally specify that it's already like no buffers. But
Yeah.
yeah, a lot of people I think are still kind of like worried. For me, I am too. I don't really like still knowing that there's someone next to me. I'd rather have like a space.
Yeah.
But that's why we kind of try and go to the ones that aren't as busy. But for Black Widow, I think that was probably the most packed I've seen it when I went to go see
Yeah.
Black Widow. It was pretty packed. But yeah, speaking of Black Widow, did you watch it like opening day or did you wait a little bit?
No, yeah, I watched it Thursday night. Even though I wasn't like too like hyped for it, like I wasn't like, oh, I gotta get opening night tickets. I still kind of
Yeah.
wanted to just check it out, like to try to avoid spoilers, even though like we already know what happens to her.
Right.
Still, like any other type of spoilers, so I got tickets for opening night.
So what did you think?
I think I got exactly what I thought I was gonna get, like just another cool, fun MCU movie, But I was getting, well, I guess I wasn't getting worried. I just started to see like a lot of hype from like other people who had seen it early and stuff like that, and a lot of people were giving it like 4s out of 5s, 4.5 even, and I was like, damn, like. Is it that good? It was like
Yeah.
people who I like know and trust too.
Yeah.
But I didn't, let that get to me or anything. Like, okay, I'm just gonna go in, expect what I'm expecting. So that's why I was kind of like confused, like coming out of it. I was like, did I miss something here? Like, was there like something I didn't see or something? Because I didn't really like it as much as they did.
Mm-hmm.
So like that's the thing about ratings too, that they can kind of mislead you in like yet another problem with like ratings and stuff. So because I ended up giving it a 2.5 out of 5, and I feel like people will be like, what, like why did you hate that movie, like
Yeah.
why is it so low? But like for me, it's like now that I'm
That's
starting
not
to get
that
like
bad.
yeah, it's like not that bad. And like now that I'm starting to get a little bit more stricter, like for me that's good. Like that's like a good score, especially because it's out of 5. It's like half kind of.
Basically.
But yeah, I liked it. Like I said, I thought it had some cool action. The performances were Pew still, like even in the superhero movie, she's still like knocking it out of the park, in my opinion. um but that's pretty much it. I just thought it was like a fun time at the movies, like just like any other MCU movie.
Yeah, I kind of agree with you. I think people that I've talked to have liked it a lot. I liked it. I didn't hate it or anything, but I wasn't like, oh my god, this is amazing. It was just like, oh cool. Like you said, it's entertaining. You get what you expect. Like I would expect nothing less from a Disney MCU movie, like for it to be as entertaining. But I think people really liked the family dynamic. That's what I've heard. That people really like the whole family aspect of it, and obviously, like you said, Florence Pugh did a really good job.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed Rachel Weisz. Is that how you say her last name? I don't know.
Yeah, something like that. Rachel Weisz.
Weisz. I really enjoyed her character. I thought she was like funny, kind of like I don't know. She was just dorky, kind of like I liked her. I liked the dad was cool too, but
David Harbour.
Yeah, but yeah, I honestly felt like I don't know, like it wasn't anything great. Like oh my god, you know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely not top tier MCU.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't be like, oh my god, this is the best one or anything.
Yeah.
So, but like I said, overall, it's an enjoyable experience. If you like MCU movies, you're gonna like this one because it's literally the same.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it delivers what it promises, which is like action, and you know you just get all of that, a little bit of humor. So yeah, and like you said, I think the fact that we already know what happens to her maybe kind of made it more sentimental for some people, just because they know that she's not gonna make it.
Yeah.
But yeah, so although I have heard that some people think she's gonna come back. I don't know how, but
yeah, it's
like there's no coming back from that.
Yeah, but you know, like they kind of did it with like Loki, you know, and like Gamora, kind of, you know, they're thinking
Wait.
And you know, like Loki, kind of spoilers for Loki if you haven't seen it. I think we've both are you caught up with it, Audrey?
Yeah.
Okay, so like again, spoilers if you haven't seen Loki. There's that one scene where I guess the main timeline is like going obscure, and you see a lot of little things going on everywhere. And one of them says Vormir, and everybody's like, "Oh, it's something with Black Widow, and she's gonna come back." And like,
yeah, I think that's where that spawns from, obviously, because they think something's gonna happen where they're gonna both come back. To be honest, now that we're talking about Loki, I wasn't a big fan of that show.
Really?
Yeah, dude, like I want to say the last 2, maybe even 3 episodes, I kind of just zoned out because I was just not really like, I don't know, it was just a lot of talking, and I felt like they didn't really give Loki his like personality, and I didn't really care for girl Loki. I didn't really like her. I don't know. I was just kind of like, meh. The pinnacle of that was to see the fucking crocodile or alligator, whatever the fuck, with the Loki.
Alligator Loki, yeah.
Alligator Loki was dope. But yeah, I kind of like zoned out. So to be honest, like to if you ask me right now, like if it was memorable enough for me, it probably wasn't. Cause I'm just like, meh. The whole thing with the timekeepers was kind of like, I don't know. That was overall my gist, and I was really sad because I do like Loki. I think he's pretty dope. He's like one of my fave villains. But yeah, no, I was just like, meh. What about you? Did you like it?
So far I really like it. But like not like I wouldn't say like really like I don't know. I really like it, but I won't say like, oh, I really like I don't love it, you know. I'm just kind of waiting to see how like the whole like with the final episode tonight or tomorrow or whatever, how it kind of like wraps up, because that's been the thing so far with the MCU shows. They don't know how to close the show, you know, like at the end it's just an MCU thing where it's just like fighting and all this, you know. But so far, I mean, it does. I mean, in my opinion, I think it does give like a cool little dynamic, little spin to Loki. But like again, that's why I'm kind of waiting to see like if this one is gonna like keep going on or something like that, or like because you know, like we know in Endgame, like he pretty much dies, or I don't know if it's gonna get revealed that like he somehow lived or something. You know, I kind of don't know how to feel. So you know, with Loki, like you know. But I like the concept of it. I think it's pretty cool. You know, it has a pretty cool soundtrack. or score, I should say. Um, and I think there's a lot of little moments that are surprisingly like I really liked. Like the first episode where he was seeing his like his whole life kind of like, you know, because
Hmm.
that's a 2012 Loki, so he was like seeing everything that happens to him eventually
Yeah.
until like Thanos kills him and stuff. I thought that was pretty cool. I think Tom Hiddleston's he's doing, I think he's doing his thing, you know.
Hmm.
Owen Wilson is cool. When
Yeah.
he like got pruned or whatever, I was kind of like, oh no, like he's one of my favorites.
Yeah.
But like as soon as we found out that Loki came back, I was oh okay, he's still alive somewhere, you know.
Yeah.
Um, but I definitely felt like that in like the third episode where it was just them, like Loki and then Sylvie. It's just them and that planet. I was like, it kind of slowed down for me, but I don't know. It's still like again, I just kind of want to wait for the like the end of it to kind of, you know. But
Yeah.
so
To give
far, I
it
like
like
it, but not like I'm not blown away by it.
right. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's fair to say that you want to wait until like you get the whole thing just to overall say if you like it or not. Because who knows? It could the next part could be a lot better. It could definitely like pick up speed or whatever. Because yeah, this one just felt like kind of slow for me, and I felt like I was like this is a lot of talking. I don't know. It was just
Yeah,
not really my thing.
cup of coffee.
Um, Ben said a lot of people comparing Loki to Doctor Who, so if you're not into Doctor Who, you might not like Loki. That makes sense. I never watched Doctor Who. I have no interest in watching Doctor Who, so
Yeah,
I don't know, man. Time travel has just never been my thing. It's just too confusing. I'm like,
yeah.
Ben loves time travel, and I'm always like, I think that's why I probably didn't really care for Tenet. Was it Tenet? Yeah. So maybe that's why that would make sense why I'm not a fan of Christopher Nolan.
Yeah, because
Because
he's
his
always doing
movies,
something with time.
yeah, that would make a lot of sense. Holy shit, I just had a revelation. Oh my god. Um,
Live here on the podcast. Audrey
oh,
realizes why she doesn't like Chris Nolan outside of the. Well,
I
you like the
know.
Batman movies, right?
Yeah, that's probably like the one that I like the most, which is Dark Knight. And because I've said it here before too, that I don't really care for. What was the other one called? Crap, Inception.
Inception, yeah.
Inception. Fuck, what is the other one called?
The
Memento.
Prestige.
The Prestige was cool. That one was cool. I liked it. I liked the
You didn't like
whole.
Memento?
And I mean, it was pretty. Yeah, it was like I watched it. It didn't really stand out. He said whatever you like, the Time Traveler's Wife or whatever that movie called. Time Traveler's Wife, the one
Damn.
with Rachel. What's
Keanu
her name?
Reeves?
I've never seen that one. What are you talking about? I've never seen Time Traveler's Wife. The only one that popped into
Or
my
In
head was
Time?
with Rachel McAdams. I think she has a movie called that. Maybe I don't know. I've never seen it though. I think he's probably getting it confused with another one.
Yeah, isn't it In Time with Rachel McAdams and Thelma
Oh,
Gleason?
About Time.
About Time. There you go. What did I say?
That I think you said in a matter of time or in about time or something like that.
Something like that. I don't know. I was
Okay,
probably
but
thinking about that JT movie.
that one's not that confusing because he literally just has to like he just kind of like time warps into like another time period, but it's not that confusing.
It's
It's
not
like,
about that whole thing. It's about something
yeah,
else.
it's like a romantic comedy. So your argument is invalid. But yeah, I'm not like when it gets too chaotic, like Christopher Nolan said it. I'm just I don't think I care for it.
You like over explain that his movie's just over explaining the plot. That's the whole
Yeah,
movie.
it's just I don't know. It's just a little much. But oh yeah, he said it. Yeah, about time. Yeah, yes, that one. However, there is a movie that's coming out this month. Shit, July. Yes. Which is The Green Knight. Are you excited about that one?
I tried so hard not to look at the trailer because
You
I wanted to
haven't
go
seen
in
it?
as blind, but it popped up with Fast 9 and I think the Forever Purge.
Oh, they showed it.
Yeah, and seeing it in theaters for the first time, I think it's like that's how you have to experience trailers because I would that just got me so fucking
You were
hyped.
like this.
Yeah.
Ah, no, I don't want to see it.
As soon as I seen that little fox pop up, I was like, yeah, I'm fucking sold, like 1000%. I was already sold because David Lowery and A24, you know. and Dave Patel, and even before like the trailers and stuff like that, like they had that game. The A24 had that game come out too, and I always was interested to see what he does. Besides Pete's Dragon, it's kind of hard to believe he went from like a full story to Pete's Dragon, or I don't know what came first, but it's hard to believe he like that same director did a ghost story in Pete's Dragon.
Dude, for real. Yeah.
But I'm excited for him to see. I'm excited for him to come back to A24, and this movie just looks dope. Like just everything about it. I don't know. I don't even know what's about, but it just looks like it's right up my alley. It definitely looks. I don't know why I kept thinking about Ben. I was like, this guy, Gangsta Puff, is gonna. Love
he's obsessed with the trailer, and he's really excited to watch it. I think it looks really cool too. But speaking of which, we watched. I don't know if I told you this, but we watched A Ghost Story because Ben hadn't seen it, and I told him, I was like, well, if you want to watch that one, you should watch A Ghost Story so you can get like an introduction to him. And I gotta tell you, seeing that movie again, because I mean, I've seen it a handful of times. I own it. I think I had seen it at least maybe 2 or 3 times. But watching it again, I'm like, damn, that movie's so fucking good. So good.
It's like a sucker punch to your face and your heart, your soul.
It's just so good. Like, damn. Like, I think the first time you watch it, it's probably oh shit, he's scared.
He's scared.
I think. What are you doing? Oh, he's showing the game that he got.
Oh no way!
Yeah,
that's awesome.
He went and bought it from A24.
To send it to me.
He said to send it to him.
Hello.
Have you even opened it?
Yeah.
But anyways, what was I saying? Oh yeah, that movie was like so good. I think the first time that you watch it, like you're kind of like, what the fuck? That's a weird movie, or it doesn't really make sense to you. But then like the more you watch it and the more you pick up on little things, you're like, oh, that makes a lot of sense. And it's just so good, and it like hits you right there. But yeah, needless to say, I'm very excited also for his next movie. So that's coming out July 30th, people.
Yeah,
and then,
be there or be square.
Yeah, for sure. And then after that, I think in.
What about Zola? Do you have any interest about seeing that?
I saw the trailer, and I mean, I think I would watch it, but I didn't really like go out of my way to watch it because they weren't showing it at the Alamo. I think they were only showing it at the one on the east side, which is a little bit farther. But yeah, I wasn't like in a hurry. I saw the trailer and I was like, oh, this looks interesting. I would watch it. Have you seen it?
It seems I want to see it though. It seems like a mix between what's that James Franco movie, A24 movie?
Spring Breakers?
Spring Breakers and the Florida Project. I don't know why. And like,
it reminded me of Tangerine.
Yeah, there you go, and Tangerine. So it's like a whole mix of, of films, but it looks.
I love that movie.
Tangerine.
Yes, I love Tangerine and Florida Project.
I can't wait to see what he does next. What's his name?
Sean Baker.
Yeah, Sean Baker. There you go. I can't wait to see what he does next.
Yeah, dude, he's definitely one to watch. But yeah, I saw it and I heard about it, but I haven't gotten around to watching it. Maybe I'll rent it, Yeah. I'm also excited for The French Dispatch, which is Mr. Wes Anderson's new movie. I'm kind of hoping that it's not super convoluted because it has so much like
a lot going
talent.
on.
Yeah, because it has so much talent. Like, I don't even know, like, how do you even, like, structure that? You know what I mean?
You're like,
like, because I just think of them, and they're all, like, so talented people, such talented people that, like, they probably bounce off of each other, which is good. Yeah. But it can also take away from them, depending on how big their role is, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I think, seeing how Wes has handled that before, because his movies are always, like, stacked.
Yeah.
But yeah, even like seeing that little I don't know if you saw the clip I sent you, like I just had to, like, because it just looks like so Wes already, like, and that's what I want. I just want another film that seems like a Wes Anderson film, with like a different cast. I think it's his first time working with your boy Timothy Chalamet.
Yeah, And I think he couldn't have been better. He looks like he belongs in a Wes Anderson film, for sure. But yeah, I'm really excited for that one. I forgot when that one comes out. I want to say it's like in October, maybe.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm excited for that. There's another one that's coming out. I'm totally blanking on it right now. Along with that one, because Dune, obviously, because I think 3 movies are coming out that same like weekend or something like that, which is nuts. Because I know Dune's been like pushed back. But
yeah, October is gonna be like stacked.
Yeah. All more reason. I told Ben today, I was like, I'm so excited because I'm already seeing people like talk about Halloween, and I cannot hold my excitement. And I heard that some stores already have like Halloween decorations, which just makes me like
it's coming back to that time, Audrey, like the most wonderful time of the year.
I'm so excited. I honestly feel like I should get like a countdown somewhere in my house. I need like a little calendar that I can just obsess over.
I feel like that's what the first part of the year is, just counting down towards the last part of the year, like when all the good stuff comes out.
I mean, I don't know why people. I mean, I know a lot of people love summer. I've never been a summer person. Wait, you don't like summer either? I thought you did.
I like the vibe of it and the thought of it, but just being in the sun, and I don't really like the beach, you know?
Yeah. If you're not like a beach person, like what are you gonna do? Like, yeah, you can go to the swimming pool, but you're still gonna get like burnt, and it's just no. I don't. Yeah. I'm like if there could be like maybe like 2 weeks of summer, I'd totally be down. Like I'd be like, okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
I'd be like, that's more than enough. But I think fall is just so good because you got Halloween and then you got Christmas, and it's just like the best.
And it's cold. It's not hot.
You're not sweating, getting ready.
We can wear sweaters, long sleeves. Like that's my apparel. Like I'm stacked for that. But like for summer, I have like 2 or 3 shirts and I have to reuse them. You know?
You don't like wearing short sleeve?
Yeah, I do. But like I said, like I only have very few. Like I feel like my closet it's like made for like you know the winter. Like I have tons of clothes like long sleeves and stuff like that. And I like wearing shorts sometimes too, but like I don't know, I'm more of a pants guy, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. So. I mean, I think just the apparel for winter is always like A1. Like sweaters, like you said, and long sleeves and sweatshirts. It's just like chef's kiss. But yeah. So anyways, have you been watching anything else? Any new shows or
I started my girl has been wanting to watch the new season of Handmaid's Tale. And I want to watch it too, but I haven't watched the show. So we started watching that, and that's been really interesting. At first, I'm like, why is this show like so overhyped? But as the season goes on, I'm like, you know what? This is really fucking interesting. Like,
really?
I really like the show. Yeah, and just the acting overall is fantastic, and what the story's about. Just finding out like each episode, you find out more about that world that they're living in, and stuff like that, and a little bit more about like the main character's pasts and stuff. So it reminded me a lot of like Lost, how they did it and stuff like that. So yeah, so far I really like it. I think we have like 3 more episodes for season 1 because we've been trying to watch all the MCU movies before Black Widow. So we try to knock that out of the way first. So that's one show.
How many seasons are in that? 3?
I think there's a 4th. The 4th one is the newest one. I may be wrong. Maybe the 3rd one is the newest one. I'm not sure. 3 or 4.
I kind of want to revisit it because I only watched like maybe 3 episodes of the first season and I stopped watching it.
Yeah.
But yeah, like you said, it's so like the hype around it is nuts. Like people love that show.
Yeah.
So I feel like I should give it another shot.
Yeah. Got nominated for a bunch of Emmys again today.
Yeah, I mean, I bet, like I said, people love it. Like every time I hear people say that it's really good. So I should definitely watch it. Did you guys finally finish Queen's Gambit? Because I know you guys were like started watching it or something.
No, yeah, we finished that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I remember I was like, come on, I wanted you to finish it so bad. What's the show? I started watching Atypical, which is on Netflix. Have you ever seen that one?
No, I've heard about it.
Yeah,
but I haven't seen it.
it's a really cute show. I've been catching up because I also missed out, I think, on like the last season. But it's a pretty good show. It has that one guy. He comes out in a few things. Crap, I'm forgetting his name. And I didn't even know that it was the same actor because I
Ted
remember
Danson.
Who?
Ted Danson.
Ted Danson. I was like, what? Let me see. Kier Gilchrist? Jesus. He comes out in, let me tell you right now. Because I know he comes out, he comes out in It Follows. He comes out in Dead Silence. It's kind of a funny story. That's where I remember him from. Did you ever watch that one?
It's kind of a funny story.
Yeah, it's like
no. I feel like I've heard about it before though.
Yeah, it's like
familiar.
It's like an indie teen movie, I guess. But anyways, I recommend that show. I think it's really cute. The humor, I like his humor. It's very, very like kind of like deadpan. Also, really like it. But other than that, what other shows have I been? I've just been watching a lot of reruns, honestly.
Did you guys get to see Invincible, the animated one, in Amazon Prime?
Invincible.
Yeah.
No, it's animated.
Yeah, animated, starring Stephen Nguyen and J.K. Simmons.
Really? I
Yeah.
haven't heard about it. Let me look it up.
It's pretty cool. I like it. There's like a famous scene that was going around, and I wanted to watch it just like based on the voices cast, but I had something ruined for me very early on, and that's the thing with shows and Twitter.
Yeah.
But it's pretty cool. It was pretty. I liked it. I liked it a lot.
No, I hadn't heard about it. I still have to watch Minari, which I can't believe I haven't watched it.
Audrey.
I know. I was like, fuck, dude, I should just watch it. I'll probably watch it during the week. Cause I want to watch
what? If you would have told me earlier, I would have given you the digital code. I gave it to Alex.
God damn it, Alex. Dámelo, por favor.
Give her access to your account.
And I think I remember because what did I watch? Fuck, dude, my freaking mind. I watched something recently on YouTube. No. It was like a show or maybe like an interview with him. And
it was Conan.
Maybe. Oh no, he was talking about his wife. Something about his wife. I don't know. I think it was like one of those interviews. And I was like, I have to watch Minari because he's just great. I love him. And I was thinking yesterday too. I was like, I need to buy Burning because I really want to have that movie in my collection. I think it's a great movie.
Fuck yeah, that one was really great too. I remember you were really like talking like over. I feel like now, I feel like now it's the other way around again. But again, Stephen Nguyen like it's in both movies.
Yeah. I think he's so good.
His name is Ben in Burning, no?
Yes. Okay. Now I remember. He was on Bobby Lee. Do you ever watch Bobby Lee on YouTube?
Oh no. But I know he has like a podcast or a show, right?
Yeah, he has a podcast with his girlfriend, and they had him on there, and I was like, damn, Bobby Lee has some he has some pretty high profile guests, but I saw that he had one with him, and it was just really cool to see him because Stephen Yeun was basically saying how Bobby Lee is like a kind of like a he looks up to him. Which is kind of like funny because Bobby Lee is just he's crazy. But I mean that's what they were saying, that he's kind of like one of the pioneers for the Asian community. Like he did it when people weren't doing it. Like he was out there on MTV and he was just really a pioneer of the whole movement, and they were just saying that they look up to him and like they were just praising him, which is really cool because I love Bobby Lee. And I love him, Stephen Yeun. So I was like, oh my God, this is so great. And that's when I remembered. I was like, okay, I need to watch Minari for sure.
Mario here says, Nostros papayas?
Nosotros papayas.
Nosotros papayas.
Have you seen the, no, you haven't seen the podcast.
No, right? Is that what it's called or something?
He has a bunch of catchphrases. They call him like the Slep King and stuff. He's hilarious. Okay. I think you should definitely check it out if you like comedy. And it's like I said, a podcast. So, but yeah, now I remember. Oh, thank God, because I was just like, it was gonna bug me. But I will rent Minari because I think it'll be worth it. Obviously.
Yeah. Please. I seen the. I know you don't really like Friends, but I seen the Friends reunion, and it was
Ben watched
everything.
that.
Oh, did he really? Does he like Friends?
He likes it more than I do. Yeah, I think he was a Friends watcher.
Wait,
Can you hear me? My bad. Oh no, I think I lost John. Oh. John, can you hear me? Oh, I see you.
yeah, I can hear you now. Yeah, my bad. I think you were cutting off.
No, I said yeah. I think Ben liked Friends more than I did for sure.
Oh, okay, for sure. But yeah, I really liked the reunion. I thought it was better because I thought for the longest time I thought it was gonna be like an episode or something, you know, like another like, hey, this is a episode showing where are they now and stuff. But it's like more of a special kind of. They're looking back at the series and everything like that. Special guests. I probably could have done now without the James Gordon there, kind of like interviewing them. Like it was cool, but like I felt like that should have been its own like late night thing. Because what I really loved most is just them like reminiscing about it, like them in the round table, like going over like different, you know, remember part moments in the show and stuff like that, and just reminiscing and everything. I wish there was more of that, but other than that, I thought it was great. I loved it. Love Friends, and I still need to get it on Blu-ray.
And I heard that the cast, like, they all look pretty good. Like, they're all very well, like, maintained.
Yeah. Yeah. For the most part, yeah. What's his name? Matt LeBlanc, who played Joey. He got a little chubbier, but I mean, it's all good. You know, it kind of fits him because he was all about food and stuff in the show. So
Yeah. I mean, I was thinking
but other than that,
the
I mean, they
one
look good.
I was thinking the ones that really took off obviously were Jennifer Aniston and maybe Lisa Kudrow, because I think she's been in stuff.
Yeah.
But other than that, I mean, Chandler had his moment like in the 90s. He came out in like a movie or two that I remember him, and so did
He was
Ross.
in like 17 Again.
Yeah.
The Whole 10 Yards with Bruce Willis. David
Fools
Swimmer
Rush
played
In.
Ross. Yeah, Fools Rush In. And David Swimmer, who played Ross, was in Madagascar. He played the draft. But he had his own show too, where it was kind of like a more serious type of show. It was on AMC, which I was kind of looking forward to, but I think it just got like a first season and that's it. I feel like they've all had their own successes, like in their own little way. Like Matt LeBlanc was in episodes, which he just played himself, like literally like Matt LeBlanc, which is really interesting and it was really good so far. I think I'm on season 2. Yeah.
I was gonna say that. I was like, what about Matt LeBlanc? Like, I haven't really seen him in anything, but
I think he has his new show too. Like I think it's like on ABC or NBC or something like that. It's Man of the Year, I think, something like that.
Oh, that's right. I think I have heard of that. Yeah. Yeah, he's been trying to get me to watch the 10 yards. The whole 10 yards. I gotta say, I'm not really like keen on it, but I'll probably end up watching it because he always gets me to watch it.
I haven't seen those in a long time, but from what I remember, I thought they were like funny and like fun, you know.
Well, they're like from the 90s, right?
Yeah.
So
I think 90s and like early 2000s was the sequel or something like that.
Yeah, so I kind of like know what to expect. So I think we'll be fine. But yeah, I've been kind of like he did try to get me to watch it, and I was like, no, I don't want to watch it. But other than that, we both watched F9, which I'm kind of like, I can't believe.
Yes.
Can't believe I watched.
Why did you see it? I'm interested to see why did you see it?
Well, because of Ben. Why else? Ben wanted to watch it.
Yeah.
And I was just kind of along for the ride because obviously. But the whole time we were just kind of both laughing at how unbelievable it was. But you know what? At least kudos to them. They embraced it, and I like that they were kind of just making fun of it the whole time, like, oh, we're invincible, you know, like, because it's pretty freaking ridiculous. Like, they were just going over and beyond like the expectation of them being invincible.
The way they catch each other with their cars.
Yeah.
That's so funny. I always thought that was so like, what? Like, how would it be hurt? like for weeks
I
if I got
know.
caught. Like I got like
Yeah, like what? And he just like gets up and like nothing. Like they both are like whatever. And they went to freaking space. Like sorry if I'm gonna spoil it, but it's been out for a while.
yeah.
I was just kind of like, man, this is like so unbelievable. And the fact that it's gonna keep going, I'm just
Yeah.
like, dude, like where like Vin Diesel's gonna be in a wheelchair.
Well, Vin said that it's gonna end with the next one, Fast 10, but it's gonna be a two-parter, part 1 and part 2.
No, because they're gonna milk it. Oh my god. You know what though? Vin Diesel doesn't look that bad. I was like kind of
No,
like
he doesn't.
surprised because he
Yeah.
looks pretty good. They all do. Letty and Mia.
Yeah, Mia.
The other guy, Ludacris. They all look really good. But yeah, I mean, I know that this movie Ben explained to me because I mean I've seen the Fast and the Furious movies. I think I probably skipped a few. I didn't watch like the last two that came out. I stopped where Paul Walker died. I remember.
Yeah.
And Ben explained to me that in this one, like the hardcore fans were just excited because they were going to bring back that character. I'm forgetting
Han.
his name. Han. Yes.
Yeah.
But I
Justice
feel
for
like he
Han.
I feel like he didn't really do much in the movie. Was that his character? Like he just didn't really say much. I feel like he should be saying.
Yeah, I
something.
think for the most part he was like that. He just his thing was like eating food, and in this one he continued to eat food. But yeah, I mean, I thought my friend told me, he's like, go into it expecting a comedy, because
Yeah.
I didn't see it opening night because I was like, you know what, like I'm gonna see it eventually, but it wasn't like but I did see it, and like I saw a lot of people like hating this movie, and I was like, it can't be that bad because even from the last ones, I feel like they found a way to be like, hey, we're all about fun, we're all about like ridiculous car stunts, all this stuff.
Yeah.
So I was like, if it's more of that, then I don't know why people are complaining. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so yeah, like I went in, I saw it, and I thought it was like, the last few movies were just a lot of fun, a lot of like ridiculous stuff going on, and like you said, they're self-aware now, so that adds to it. And yeah, I just think I got exactly what I thought I was gonna be. I did like the family aspect and stuff, like with the whole brother stuff.
It was just unbelievable.
I was just kind of like, well, if Dom's all about family, like I get the whole thing that happened with their dad and everything, but like he should have like tried to make amends with his brother. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, the fact that they never even mention him, like in any of the movies, it's never even alluded to the fact that he has a brother. So I'm kind of like, really? That was the only thing that kind of peeved me about it. But yeah, what do you think of John Cena? You think he did a good job? I mean, he's John Cena.
Yeah, like for what it's worth, I thought it was cool. I did like all that stuff with them, and everybody knew like he wasn't going to be like completely like full on bad. Like I knew he was going to like eventually help him out and stuff because they can't just use John Cena like in one movie.
Right. Yeah.
But yeah, I thought it was a lot of fun. Again, like it's not their best film. I wouldn't say it's my favorite one. But as far as like Fast and Furious movies go, I thought it was cool. Like, I really don't get why people hate on it. Like, it is what it is. You're getting it. Like if it's not that believable, it's like, dude, like you were raving about like a big bald purple alien collecting these six little rocks.
Yeah,
and like
it's
snapping his fingers. Yeah, it's like it's the same shit. It's like just get into the movie, get into that universe, and you'll like it. You'll enjoy it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm the same way. I didn't hate on it because I knew I was expecting, like, I was like, I know it's not going to be anything Criterion worthy or anything, So,
imagine, dude.
A Criterion release of all the, I mean, honestly, I feel like it could be argued maybe like the first two, maybe even three, but after that, probably not. But what was I saying? Oh, yeah. No, I wasn't expecting that at all. And like you said, if it's mindless action, I can get into that. Like I can just be like, you know what, it's mindless action. I'm just having a good time. It's enjoyable experience. It's just like we've always said, it's just to get people into the theater, eat popcorn, and just enjoy yourself, and turn off your brain for a little bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, so We watched that. The one that I still haven't watched is the Forever Purge, which I still want to watch it, even though you said it wasn't like anything great. And I haven't heard that it's great, but I still want to watch it just because I've seen them all, so might as well, you know.
Yeah,
Might
like
as
I
well
said
commit.
in my letterbox review, like as far as the Purge movies goes, that it's not the worst one. You know, it's like I think it has the interesting concept of like people like, hey, no, fuck that, we're gonna continue the Purge. You know, like that's
Yeah,
crazy, and that's
yeah,
fucking scary. But yeah, like I didn't expect a fucking modern horror classic film. You know,
yeah,
there was some scares, but like obviously it's because you're in a room with the big old speakers. You know.
yeah.
But I thought for what it's worth, it was cool. It was a nice little watch. It was a Purge movie, you know. I wasn't like I said, I wasn't expecting anything else. It was pretty cool. It was
I was working it yesterday. Yeah, no, Sunday. Sunday I was working it, and I had that was my first time working it, and I haven't seen a trailer for it or anything, so I have no idea who the cast is. And then I saw that what's his name's in it. What's it called? What's his name? That actor? Oh God, is it Luke Wilson? No, it's not Luke
Josh
Wilson.
Josh
Josh
Lucas.
Josh Lucas. I was like, it's
Yeah.
something with Luke. Um, yes, you guys are still here on lunch.
What's up, Alex?
I'm glad we can entertain you, Alex, while you're on your lunch. But yeah, he's one of my like crushes. I don't know why. I've always liked him as an actor, even though he's not really in anything like amazing. He's in like Poseidon and Glory Road and Sweet Home Alabama. Like those are the ones I can think of off the top of my head. But yeah, he's like I've always liked him. I don't know.
He
I
was
guess
gonna play Harvey Dent in The Dark Knight, but they ultimately went with Aaron Eckhart. I think it was really interesting choice. Like back then, because he did have he was like a biggish star back in the day. You know, like he had a string of like movies and stuff. So I was like, all right, I can see him, but you know, they went with Aaron Eckhart. But yeah, I forgot that he was in that as well.
Well, that's why I wanted to watch it because I saw that and I was like, oh wow, I was like, he's in this, cool. Because yeah, I don't know, I'm a fan. I gotta say, I'm a fan of Mr. Josh Lucas.
And yes, I have no plans on watching F9 skipped Hobbs and Shaw as well. Yeah, I mean, look, if it's not your cup of tea, I wouldn't recommend it. You know, because again, you have to have like that. Hey, just gonna go in, you know, have a fun time. But like, if you haven't liked the past ones, like 8 and 7, then you're not gonna like these, man. You're better off watching something else.
Yeah, like I said, unless you're willing to just kind of like, if you want a mindless action film, then yeah, definitely check it out. But yeah, no, I was like happy that I watched it because I was like, okay, at least now I just know what's going on. But I don't even think did I lock it in? I think I did. What did I give it? I think I gave it like a 2 maybe.
Yeah, you gave it a 2.
Yeah, a 2. Oh, and then I watched Peter Rabbit, which people were like making fun of me because Peter Rabbit. But I mean, I love Peter Rabbit. Did you ever watch the first one?
No, that's one I haven't seen. That along with Paddington, like I've heard good things about, and I'm like, what? It's just like a talking rabbit. I don't even know if he talks. And in the bear too.
Peter Rabbit or Paddington?
Both.
Oh yeah, no, in Peter Rabbit he talks.
Oh, okay. See, it's a talking rabbit, and in the other one, it's like a bear who likes marmalade. You know, I grew up reading the books and stuff, but apparently they're really good. So I'm like, what the heck? I gotta check them out.
I mean, I've never seen Paddington. I think we tried watching the first one and we probably fell asleep because I don't remember finishing it. But Peter Rabbit, I really enjoy because I don't know, I just think it's adorable. And the second one didn't disappoint. The first one I think was probably better, but yeah, I am so glad that I watched the second one. Yeah. Another one that I wanted to mention really quick, and I think I mentioned it to you when we talked, but it's one on Netflix that I saw circulating on social media, which was called The Invisible Guest.
Oh yeah.
It's in Spanish.
3.5.
I gave it 3.5. I recommend it. Like if you're into like suspense movies and stuff like that with like twists and turns, you should definitely check it out. Like I said, it's on Netflix. Really enjoyed it. I love when they're in Spanish. It just makes it better. Another one that was in Spanish, which I had been wanting to watch for a very long time and I hadn't, which was The Skin I Live In, which is Pedro Almodovar.
With Antonio Banderas.
Dude, that shit was nuts. That's all I'm gonna say.
That movie's poster always freaked me out.
Yeah, like I don't know if you've heard of that other movie. It's like an old classic movie called Eyes Without a Face. Damn, is that what it's called? Yeah, that's what it's called. I always second guess myself because there's a song called that too, and
Yeah.
I'm always like, wait, is
Yeah,
the
who
song
sings that? I've heard that before. Eyes Without a Face.
there's one by oh my god, they're that like electro pop group, forgetting their name, and then I want to say, hold on, let me fact check myself before I sound like an idiot.
Yeah, you know what? I think I have one of those eyes.
Eyes Without a Face. Oh, Billy Idol. Yes. Okay. I was like, is it Billy Idol? Because I know Billy Idol has one that was called Eyes Without a Face. But then this other group, Marshu. I don't know how to pronounce it. They have it too.
Dorian Gray. That's the one I have.
Oh no, I don't have that one. I know the Billy Idol version and the other one that I mentioned. But anyways, I always like confuse myself. Okay, so yeah, Eyes Without a Face. Okay. Anyways, it reminded me of that. But I recommend it. It's fucking nuts. It's kind of disturbing, but in a like wow. So
It has our boy Antonio Banderas.
yeah, and I mean, I don't know if you've seen any of Mr. Pedro's work. I love his films because they're just like really pretty.
Yeah.
Like he has some really good aesthetics going on for him. He always uses like the color red, which I love.
Well, I think the only one I've seen was the other one, Pain and Glory.
Oh yeah,
which was great, by the way.
Yeah, that also has Mr. Antonio. That's like his muse. Him and Penelope Cruz, I think, are like his main muse. Because I've also seen Volver, which I love as well. And then Women on the Verge of a Nervous Breakdown. That one's really good too. Yeah, a lot of his films are pretty good. But we watched that one, and yeah, it was needless to say, I was disturbed.
Yeah.
But I recommend it. You should totally
disturbed, but still recommend it.
Yes. Because like I said, I think you would like it. I mean, I don't know. If you like Pain and Glory,
yeah,
you probably would.
For sure.
I'm trying to go down my list. I don't know if you have another one that you want to.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say I'll give one. I recently saw. I'm not sure if it was my first time watching it, but The Sandlot. I don't remember watching it as a kid, but I do. I don't know. Like it's weird. I don't know if I haven't seen it in a long time. Yeah, I seen The Sandlot. My girl was like, she kept raving about it and everything. She kept wanting to see it, so we finally saw it the other night, and I really enjoyed it. I really liked it.
So you said you hadn't watched it, or you don't remember if you had like watched it when you were
That's
little?
the thing. Like I don't remember if I have watched it or not because like it seemed familiar, you know. But I'm gonna just say that this is my first time watching it. You know,
it's such an iconic movie. I mean, people quote it a lot. You know, it's killing me, Smalls. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like when certain lines, yeah, when they came up, I was like, oh, that's where this is from.
Yeah. It's really, really, really good. I like that movie. That's probably one of my like favorite childhood movies for sure. I mean, I think every girl, I can speak to every
oh my gosh,
was obsessed with Benny. Like that was like your sexual awakening for sure.
That's what my girl told me too. Like, oh, that was every girl's crush. Like, and I was like, all right, whatever.
You're like, all right, I'm not gonna get jealous. Yeah, it's true. I don't know why, but ask your girlfriend if she's seen him recently because he's not that great. Which actually he comes out. Wait, I didn't know he comes out in one of the Mighty Ducks movie because Ben was rewatching them because there's a new show out. And I saw him and I was like, oh shit, that's Benny. And then I looked him up and I was like, oh, he didn't age well.
He's not like Brad Pitt.
Yeah, no, he's a firefighter, which is cool. But yeah, but when he was a kid, he was such a cute kid. And yeah, I just remember everyone always thought he was like the cutest thing. Everyone loved him. He was just a good looking kid, man.
Yes.
Sandlot is a classic. Yeah.
See, everybody, that's the thing. Like, I kept hearing everybody, think it's a classic. So, like, I was like, I have to watch it, and yeah, I think like if I would have grown up with it, like it would be like, near and dear with my heart because I liked it. I gave it 3.5. Like it reminded me of like Goonies, but it reminded me of like just being a kid, like being there with your friends, getting up into like different kind of shenanigans and stuff, and just meeting new friends, making new friends, trying to fit in and all that stuff. And I just thought it was great all around. The feel it gave me. I just thought it was cool, and it's rare because a lot of those movies, I think for you, one of them is like E.T., right? That you don't really.
Yeah, it's not my.
Not to put you on blast.
No, yeah, everyone knows that I don't like E.T.
But yeah, so I thought maybe this one for me would be something like that, where you had to kind of like grow up with it, to like it and appreciate it. For me, one of those films was Ratatouille. Like I saw it later on, and like I liked the movie, but it just I wouldn't put it up there in like my favorite Pixar films, But yeah, this one was surprisingly like it didn't fall into that category. Like I like it. Like I want to own it now,
So I think you would like that would be a movie that you would want to like show your kids, like pass it down. And like,
yeah, definitely that. Goonies, E.T., Audrey, A Nightmare on Elm Street, Green Warriors.
Chucky is a classic. I'll definitely show my kids Chucky so they don't ask me for no damn dolls.
Yeah.
Just kidding. I've actually been rewatching Chucky because they have them on. I think they had them on Netflix. They had like The Seed of Chucky and The Bride of Chucky, and I was watching them and I was like, oh my god, I don't know why I love these movies. They're so stupid.
Yeah, there's a newer one too. I think
there's a newer one. You mean the new one that came out? Oh, I think I lost John again.
A fairly new one. It was weird. It was like random. I gotta watch that one again.
Yeah. But no, I completely agree with you about The Sandlot. I think it's a classic. It kind of gives you the feeling of being a kid back in the day again, when you would just, like you said, get into trouble for no reason. And it makes me sad because I feel like kids don't really get that nowadays. I mean, for all I know, they do.
Yeah.
But I mean, back in the day, we didn't have like tablets and cell phones at a young age. Like I'm talking like when you were like maybe 10 or 11. I didn't have a cell phone. So I remember like going to my cousin's house and we would just like act like we were exploring and just get into different kind of shit that we weren't even supposed to get into. But you know what? It was fun. Like it was a lot of fun. You had to use your imagination. Like we would like make up stories about the neighbors and shit. And just to entertain yourself. It was fun. It was a lot of fun. So yeah,
kind of like they did with the Beast.
Yeah, exactly.
It's exactly what I thought. Yeah.
Because I remember we would do that shit all the time, like with my grandma's house, because they had some creepy neighbors that, we thought were creepy, which probably weren't even creepy now that I think about it. They were just normal old people. But we saw them as like, we thought they were like possessed or something, or we thought they were like evil. But yeah, it's so much fun. And I think it was cool because we would like use our imagination. But yeah, I don't think kids really do that now. It's kind of sad. I mean, you have nephews, so I mean, they're young. Do you see them like playing still? Like, do you think they still have that like that way of playing, or is it more just stimulated by electronic devices?
I think it's a mixture of both for my nephews. Definitely more, I think, leaning towards more like they want to just play on the tablet or on the phone and stuff. But when they get together with like my brother's friends' kids, like they always like mess around and play outside, go on the trampoline, and want to just run around and stuff like that. But when they're at home, they're just kind of on the tablet.
Yeah.
My eldest nephew, he's a drawer, like for sure. Like he loves to draw, and even though he draws like a siren head and like these weird things, like he's good at it. And it's like not even me at that age I would be that good at it, like
because he's young, right? He's like
he's young.
7.
Yeah, he's 7.
Yeah, he's young.
So
damn. Well, your brother and your sister-in-law should definitely encourage him to keep going.
Yeah. And sometimes he tells me like, oh, it's not that good or whatever. But I tell him, hey, you got to do this every day. Like keep doing it, and he doesn't get discouraged either. Like I
Aw.
remember he kept trying to like draw a dinosaur. That's when he told me, and I was like, no, just keep doing it. And then the other day he showed me one, and I was like, okay, you see, like don't like all you need is practice, you know.
Yeah, you're like, you see, it's starting to look like a dinosaur.
Yeah, starting to, but again, way better than
Oh,
anything I would
man.
draw even today.
You and I could be like, you and your nephew and me could have some talks, man. I'd be like, look, dude, I feel the same way. You're telling me. I'd share a
I'll
cup
bring
of
him on the
milk with him.
podcast.
Yeah, I'll be like drinking my coffee and he'll have his milk. I'll be like, all right, dude, we're gonna talk it out, artist to artist.
Yeah,
Because it's true. I mean, even me as an artist now that I'm grown, like I go through that all the time. Like I draw something and I'm like, this looks like crap. I just want to destroy it and I give
Yeah.
up. But I think that's just with any creative person. It's hard.
yeah,
It's hard to to stay motivated because you kind of want. I think we're used to having, what's the word? Like we want the success now. We want like the goal now. We want to make good shit now, but we forget about the process and we forget that like it takes practice, like you said, and time to get to the point where you're at. Because like you automatically want to post something on Instagram or on TikTok, so you want to make sure it's good.
yeah.
And realistically, that's not gonna happen because it's like you can't.
It's like instant gratification, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's really tough, and I think I blame like Instagram and TikTok for that because you have to post consistently in order to build an audience, and it kind of sucks because that squashes your creativity because you're just so preoccupied with trying to bust these like masterpieces out, and there's no
Yeah.
way that anyone can do that. I mean, if you think about people back in the day, it would take them years to finish like one painting, like years.
Yeah.
So there's no way. Like I always just think of like Picasso being like, what the fuck? Like I can't do this shit like every day.
Yeah.
Like what are you talking about? But yeah, no, I think that's good that he draws and stuff. It's good that he
Yeah.
has that like creative outlet.
Yeah.
And that he doesn't
That's why
lose
we
it.
encourage it whenever, like, as much as we can. Like, whenever I go over and stuff, like, oh, he's like, every time it's cool because every time I go over now, since I don't live with him anymore, he gives me a different drawing. Like, oh, this is for you and
Aw.
stuff. So I really like that. Like, I look forward to it. And I have them all here, you know?
Yeah. You
But
have
yeah,
his
I get you.
masterpieces.
Yeah, and like for some reason, I think it'd be cool to get like little frames for them, you know?
Yeah.
Like show him that, like, you know, like I want to have him up or something. But
I mean, it's really cool because when he's older, he's gonna look back on that, you know?
yeah, that's exactly why I want to have him. Like, look, you're like really good at this age, you know, like even though you're drawing weird stuff, but it's still good, you know.
Yeah. I mean, I think as long as he's drawing, it's good. Aaron Johnson said Sandlot is a fun movie. There is a arc in the film that involves Dennis Leary as a stepdad named Bill who talks to the main kid in the film. Oh yeah. I like that dude. He comes out in Small Soldiers. What's his name? Dennis Leary, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, I agree with that. It is a fun movie. Dude, the part in the fucking
He had a TV show also called Rescue Me. He played a firefighter.
Oh wow, I hadn't heard about that. I was gonna say, I was like, that part where they're in the theme, like in the amusement park, and they all get sick. That shit's so fucking gross. I would always fast forward. I'd be like, nope, I can't watch this. It's disgusting. Can you hear me, John? I don't think you can hear me. Let me see. Oh no, you froze. Can you hear me?
Wait, hello?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Nope. Okay. Did you hear what I said or no?
A little bit. Like it's weird because on my end you were coming in like really slow, like you're reading Aaron's comment like really slow, and I thought you were just having a hard time, but I was like, no, it's the connection.
You were like, Audrey forgot how to read.
Yeah,
well, I was kind of reading it slow because I was just trying to make it like so I could be clear, but no, I think it was probably the connection too. But yeah, I was just saying that the part where they get all sick in the ride.
Oh yeah.
So it's so gross.
Because they had the chewing tobacco, right?
Yeah, it's just so gross. But
Yeah.
other than that, I was gonna look at my other stuff. Let me see. I think we talked about this the last time we were on because I remember I talked about Saint Maud with you, and I think what was this? Oh yeah, I watched The Great Gatsby, Mortal Kombat, all those. Joker, I rewatched it. The Fly. Have you seen The Fly?
No, I haven't seen that one with Jeff Goldblum, or is because I know there's like two of them, right?
Yeah, the one with Mr. Jeff Goldblum. That one was one of the ones that Ben also had a hard time convincing me to watch, just because I heard it was really, really disgusting, and I was like, dude, I can't like eat or anything while I watch this because if it's that gross, you know. But
Yeah.
I'm actually really happy that I watched it. It's a good movie. I think Jeff Goldblum does an amazing job. Love Jeff Goldblum. Anything that man touches is great. So entertaining. What an entertainer.
Yeah.
But yeah, and I think, like I said, I think I mentioned this in the last podcast, but I got that poster, the scratch off poster for horror movies.
Oh yeah.
So I'm really excited. I think if anything, we should probably get started soon, just because I want to do it before Christmas, maybe. No, actually, that'd be good to. I mean, Christmas, Halloween. I think it'd be good to do
Which
for
is our
Halloween.
Christmas.
Yes. Yeah. But yeah, I'm excited to do it. There are some movies on there that I'm kind of like, this is considered horror? Like, the fuck? But, I mean, whatever. Who am I to judge? Like I said, horror is kind of like a grad, like, it has a lot of different little
It's a broad genre.
Yeah, for sure. So I'm really excited to do that. I want to get another poster of like the one where I think it's like 100 films to watch before you die or something like that. I think that's the one that you have, right?
I think the one I have is like I don't know if it's 250 or 100. I think it's 100. I think, but they're just off like the top films like of IMDb or something like that.
Oh, okay. Have you done it? Any of them?
No, not yet. I seen one of them that's on the list. Actually, two of them. I think we talked about this in one of the last ones, which was Fargo and Jaws.
Oh yeah.
But it wasn't like I was doing it like for the thing. Which that's what one thing that I wanted to mention too is that I know that we've been gone for a while, but I wanted to tell everybody that we're gonna try to be back and doing this weekly. For the time being, just we'll continue what we were doing before, which is the weekly podcast. And also I'm gonna try to be on TikTok a lot more often. I have one video up. But I'm gonna be doing a lot of fun stuff there, including with like my Blu-ray collection too. And if Audrey has anything she wants to do, you're more than welcome to pop on there as well. So yeah, follow us on TikTok at The Real Talk with 2Ks. The link is down in the bio.
Hell yeah. We're gonna be on TikTok. We're gonna be TikTok famous.
Yeah.
Look at your fucking movies, dude. Holy shit. You have so many.
Yeah, I fixed the white one now, and that one has like a lot more. I could get out of the way, but it's kind of like difficult right now.
No, yeah, I know. I mean, it was probably annoying to move all your movies, huh?
Oh man, that was like the biggest thing. Like everything else like fit nicely and everything, but I literally had boxes upon boxes of Blu-rays.
Jesus, dude, I know. I can't. Like, I can't even imagine. And then you had to organize them again. And
yeah. Oh, I didn't like mix them up. The good thing is that Cindy, my girlfriend, she told me to do it in order, like write it on the box. So that's what we did. So like I went backwards. I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah.
Yeah. So you worked your way forward.
Yeah. So we did that.
Well, that makes sense. That's smart. Because if that would have been me, I would have just started throwing shit in boxes, and then I'd be like, I'll worry about it later.
Yeah, that was a thing too. But either way, like I kind of like when I would put everything up, I went through it again to make sure it was like A through Z.
Yeah. And have you picked anything else up in new movies?
Yeah, I picked up some stuff here and there. I know the last thing I picked up, I think, was Godzilla versus Kong, obviously. I told you, me and Alex went to the indoor swap meet, and I picked up the DVD for the Road to Tenenbaums, the Criterion, and 3,000 Miles to Graceland, because I thought it wasn't on Blu-ray, but it is. But either way, I want to watch the movie like I don't know why, I just been wanting to watch that movie a lot, which was Kevin Costner and Kurt Russell. I don't know if you ever seen it. Have you seen that one?
I've never seen it, but I've heard about it.
Christian Slater's in it too. Who else was in it that was like surprised? There's like another gentleman. Courtney Cox is in it, but there was like another guy. I was like, what the hell? He's in it. They're like, I gotta watch this movie again. But anyways.
Yeah, 3,000 Miles to Graceland. I've heard of it, but I've never watched it.
Let me see. I picked up Indiana Jones 4K. That was cool.
Like the set or like which one?
What happened?
The set or like just one of them?
No, it was the set of all 3 movies. I would say 4, but I don't like the 4th one.
Yeah, me either. John. Ben recently. Wait, was it the 4th one? Yeah, that's the one with Shia, right?
Yeah, it was Shia LaBeouf.
He recently was watching it, and I was just like, I can't get into it. I like the older ones, but I can't do it.
Are you excited for the 5th one, Audrey?
No, because like I said, I'm like, stop, like Jesus, like we don't need another one. It's fine.
80.
I know. I'm like, dude, come on now.
And he got hurt. I don't know if you heard that. He got hurt on the set, so they had to stop for like 2 weeks.
Oh no! Well, that's what happens when you push these poor actors to keep doing shit. Like, come on, guys. Let's just be grateful that we have 3 good movies.
Yeah.
Because we went to go watch the last one, which is not the 4th one, but the 3rd one, which is Lost Ark, right? Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Raiders of the Last Crusade. Wait, no. God damn it. The Last Crusade, I think.
I get confused. But yeah, we went to go watch the one with his dad, which is Sean Connery.
Yeah.
Which I love Sean Connery. He's so good. I'm sad he passed away.
I know, R.I.P.
I know. And then I was going to say, I picked up for the Criterion sale, I picked up Repo Man. And then I picked up In a Mood for Love, which I've never seen, but I've heard a lot of things about it, that it's like one of the top movies ever. So I'm excited to watch that one. And then Paris, Texas, because I didn't have it. And that's also one of my favorites. So yeah, I had to like restrain myself because I really wanted to get like at least 2 more. I was like, I can't. I was like, it's so expensive.
Yeah, I know.
But you know what? I was excited because I hadn't bought a movie in a hot minute. Just because every time I would go to like Target or Best Buy, like I wouldn't really see anything that would excite me or like I needed to buy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I was really excited to pick up at least those 3 from the sale.
And their selection in Best Buy and Target, they just have like the more recent stuff and like the more popular stuff, you know? So it's always good to go through like, you know, like where we go to, like Video P, like that has like, you know, people come in and trade and all that stuff. So like people trade in gems sometimes and like, oh shit, I've been looking for this, you know?
Yeah, dude. Like I follow this this thing on Reddit called I think it's called like Cinephiles or something, and this guy posted a picture that he recently purchased like a whole set of this guy that passed away, and he had a Criterion collection. It was like literally, it was like probably I want to say more than like 100 movies. And he said that he bought them all for $20 from like
all of it for 20.
Yeah, from an estate sale.
Holy shit.
I know. Everyone was so jealous. Like in the comments, they were like, "What? Like, dude, that's insane."
Man. Yeah.
That's why, like, I don't sleep on estate sales because estate sales, like, you can find stuff for cheap, and they just want to get rid of it. You know what I mean?
Alex is he goes to those. I've been wanting to go with him, but we're not off on the same days, so.
Yeah, I can only imagine in California they probably have some like sick ones, but yeah, I was so jealous. I was like, dang, dude, like that collection probably cost that man like thousands of dollars.
Yeah, for sure. For $20, damn. Like, see, that's why when I die, I want to be buried with all of mine. Nobody's getting my collection. Fuck that.
You're not gonna leave them in your will, like, okay, my brother gets this one. Audrey gets all my Criterions. I'm just kidding.
Damn, you're already throwing yourself in there.
Yeah.
All right, Audrey, I see.
I mean, who else are you gonna give your Criterions to? You don't give them to Alex. Just kidding, Alex. Don't give them to.
No, I want my casket to be billed from them. To be billed out of Blu-rays.
That'd be pretty dope. Imagine, like, you have the inside like lined with just movies. That'd be dope. That'd be really, really cool. It's like it reminds me kind of like being buried with books. Like I always hear that phrase, like bury me beneath books. So it'd be bury me beneath movies.
Yeah,
But
that should be our
but
thing.
yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. Fun. Yeah. But anyways, yeah, it was really good to come back and talk. I had a lot of fun. I was excited to get back in the groove of things. Like you said, hopefully we can you'll be more on TikTok. I want to do TikToks too. So I have a few ideas also. So that'd be fun. We could do that.
Now the thing is remembering the password and stuff, because I honestly like I created like a different one or something because I thought I was logging in, but it created a new one. I was like, what the heck? Like I didn't want this.
Yeah.
So I had to I think I know it now, but I'll pass it on to you. I'll do the work.
I was about to say, I was like, do you remember the login? You probably don't. Because I don't remember.
Literally started on the first of this year. I was like, all right, guys, this is first day of 2021. I'm gonna watch a movie, and it turned out to be like 8 Mile. So I kind of did a little video on that. But yeah, I'll definitely give it to you.
Because honestly, I'm logged out of the Instagram Real Talk. And I don't even, I'm like scared to ask
again.
You again. Yes, like I said, I got logged out of everything. I need to like write it down somewhere.
Yeah.
So I can have it. But yeah, so just give me the deets to the login. Oh, look, someone said, whoa, your physical media wall is amazing. It is amazing. It's been a long time for John.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I thought you froze a little bit. But yeah, man, it's a collection I started not too long ago. Like all this stuff is on there, and I've been wanting to do this too. But now that we're back, I think I'm gonna start working on it more. Is my whole collection. So if you guys are interested in that, I know there's a lot of Blu-ray people from my past Blu-ray videos and stuff. So keep looking forward to that. I'm gonna do it this time.
I have a question.
Oh wait, Audrey.
Am I frozen? Hello? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? No?
I think I see you and hear you now.
Okay. I was like, can you hear me?
Damn, I don't know if everything I just said, like, nobody heard it.
No, I heard you.
Oh,
and
okay.
That's why I was like, I have a question. And then that's when you cut off, I think.
What's your question?
I forgot. Oh, yeah. So are you going to work on watching actual movies?
What do you mean?
Like your movies that you have in your collection?
Yeah. I think the only.
Bad. I was like, are you gonna work on watching movies?
No,
but
yeah.
Like I meant in your collection.
What I want to do, and I think this is something that you kind of came up with, is like, I don't want to buy any more Blu-rays until I've seen like the ones I haven't even seen, because there's plenty of like unopened ones and plenty of ones I've bought to watch, but I've never watched, but I think the only things I'm going to buy are like exclusive steelbooks, because those always, go by like quick. So, but other than that, I'm going to try to chip away. And that's the poster that we both have. That's another reason why I want to do stuff on TikTok with it, because it'll kind of give me another reason to watch more movies on that list and that I also have. So that's going to be interesting.
I mean, I think that'd be a fun idea to do on TikTok too, like make a challenge kind of, like people could do it along with you, just so you can scratch out movies and then you can like post like a little mini review or something. That'd be dope.
Yeah. Damn, I watched 3 movies per day for 3 years. That's insane, man.
That's impressive.
That is impressive. You should be proud of that. I don't know if you have a list anywhere or if you have Letterboxd, but you should definitely get on it. That'd be pretty cool. That is a tall order, like to find the time. Or it's probably just dedication. It's like, hey, I'm off work. I'm going to watch movies now.
It's just, you're going to have to do like Clockwork Orange style, like where he has the thing just so you can watch them. Honestly, for me, it's not even the fact that I don't have time, because, I mean, realistically, I do have the time because most of the time I'm here at my house. But sometimes I just, like out of everything that I have Netflix, I have Amazon Prime, I have, Peacock, I have Tubi, I have all these streaming medias like that I can use. And I can never find anything to watch, which is kind of ridiculous because I mean, how is that possible? You know? Did you hear what I said or no?
I heard the last part of it.
I said that it's honestly the part is trying to find something to watch because I have like all the streaming platforms, you know. But when I actually go on, I'm like, what am I supposed to watch? You know, it's kind of annoying.
Yeah. What I found that worked in the beginning of the year is that I made a list, and I try to stick to it as much as I could. So like even if I didn't feel like watching this movie, which seemed like a little like down or whatever, and I was trying to watch like a popcorn film or something, I still put it on, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But that's the thing, we gotta just kind of not power through it, but just kind of like try
Do
to
it.
be dedicated to it. He says, I wake up at 5 a.m. and watch a movie. After lunch, I watch a movie. Before bed, I watch a movie. Okay. I see that. That's dedication.
Yep. And he said, Audrey, check out I Saw the Devil English dub on Tubi. Yeah, we actually are big fans of that movie, both me and John. John recently watched it not too long ago, I believe, right?
Yeah, I think about like 2 years now.
Okay. Yeah. But yeah, that's like I love that movie. It's a great movie.
Yeah.
I still need to watch Old Boy, which I'm kind of embarrassed. Ben's been trying to get me to watch it. But man, if it's anything like I Saw the Devil, like I have to mentally prepare myself because that shit's intense.
Yeah. I'm surprised that it has an English dub.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I was like, oh, I didn't know. But you know what? I actually preferred the non-dub. I don't know. I think it makes it more authentic. But yeah, I really, really love that movie. I think it's one of the great movies. However, I saw someone recently that said that they didn't like it, and I just was like, I can't talk to you. I was like, how can you not like that movie? But yeah, I mean, I'm pretty
Georgie.
sure.
No, I'm just kidding.
I know, right? I mean, I can see how it can be intense for most people.
Yeah.
Subs over dubs. Hey, Tyler. Thanks for
What's up, Tyler? Damn, it's
yeah,
been a minute, Tyler. What's going on, bro?
I love subs. Subtitles, honestly. And you know what? It's really cool because recently at the Alamo, they've been showing movies with subtitles, like they do the open caption.
Yeah.
And I think that's really cool because they had never done that before, not that I was aware of. But recently they started doing it, and I think that's cool. More power to them. But yeah, I was trying to think of something else that I was going to tell you to watch. Oh no! Damn, I think I finally lost John. His signal has been kind of going in and out. Oh, well, he's back.
No, I don't. This time wasn't my signal. I accidentally like swiped left on my mouse, and it just like went. It's because I have the Apple mouse. So it just like went to the previous page.
Yeah, and I was like, damn, I think I finally lost him. I was like, this is it. That was it. But yeah, I'm looking forward to coming back on here next week.
Yeah. Thank you guys so much for everybody who joined. We're finally back after a pretty long hiatus, but like we said, we're gonna be coming back weekly with these podcasts like we have before, and then like I said, keep an eye out for us on TikTok as well, and on Instagram and Twitter. I know I posted some stuff on Twitter today. So yeah, check us out. All those links are gonna be down in the description below. And yeah, just let us know again if you guys are watching this recorded, what you guys have been watching, and what you guys are looking forward to, as always. But yeah, next time it's going to be hopefully Tuesday at the same time. Yeah. So if you guys have some time next Tuesday, come join us, talk movies with us. And yeah.
Thanks for sticking with us, guys. We really appreciate it. You have no idea. And if it was your first time joining us, thank you for commenting. Really appreciate that too. Follow us on Instagram, like John has mentioned, and TikTok.
Yes.
Did you already say our Instagram? You did, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was like, shit, I don't remember. But yeah, follow us over there for more updates. Although we've been kind of quiet recently on Instagram as well, but we're hoping to change that too.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But all right, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Again, just keep an eye out for our channel and our social media stuffs. But we'll see you guys next week. Peace.